Welcome to الكرامة news service. This is our top stories for today. We'll start from the last updates in Libya. The Libyan Parliament Speaker Khaliil announced that the great efforts will be exerted starting from the 27th of this running month, applying the statement of Arab League. Khaliil, for a special announcement to الكرامة, said that he appreciates the great role of Egypt in supporting Libyans. He added that Libyan authorities are in continual connection with Egypt authorities. In the same time, he confirmed that he will never let any harm to fall on the Libyan army forces as long as he is in power. U.S. envoy to Libya Jonathan Winner arrived in Cairo on a two-day visit to Egypt. Sources noted that during the visit, the U.S. envoy will meet with senior Egyptian officials and some Libyan figures to discuss the latest development of the situation in Libya and means of reaching a political solution to the Libyan crisis. Osama Khairallah, head of civil society organization, denied that the Parliament Roadmap Commission is connected with the civil society institution. Osama Khairallah stressed that civil society institutions have a view that ensures a peaceful transition of power, pointing out that the current situation is more dangerous than that of previous period. In the meantime, the head of civil society organization called on the Roadmap Commission to specifically clarify things to see if the Commission continued its contacts with those institutions on level of its location, or rather with other entities emerged under its umbrella. Suleiman Suikar, parliament member of Marj City, said that the parliament formed a committee to develop a roadmap in case of failure of political agreement. Suikar further said that the parliament relies on reaching a political agreement through ongoing negotiation between the political parties under umbrella of the United Nations. Moreover, the parliament will give the united government a 2 years opportunity to handle the situation and form a presidential council of these parties who did not sign the agreement. In the meantime, Suikar noted that the Roadmap Commission has explored opinions of only those around it, the matter that justifies deficiency of output because the Commission has not been able to access all areas of Libya. Foreign Minister Mohammed Ad-Dari tackled with his British counterpart Philip Hammond in London issues of mutual concern and means of realizing cooperation to fight terrorist Daesh group. Official spokesman for Ministry of Foreign Affairs Rami Kaal noted that the meeting discussed latest developments, effort exerted to form a government of national reconciliation, as well as means of achieving cooperation between the two countries in light of conditions experienced by Libya. Moreover, the meeting tackled ways of renewing joint cooperation in order to help Libya in its war against terrorism and support the Arab League last resolution. Former Italian Commander of Air Force Leonardo Tricarico said that the military intervention is not suitable for Libya's national interests. Tricarico noted that military intervention in Libya requires that objectives of terrorist Daesh militants to be clear on the ground in order to defeat them in a short time. He added that difficulty of the international intervention in Libya lies in identifying the sites of warning power, the real numbers and places in which they hide their weapons. Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood leader Mohammed Badi and several other prominent Islamists were sentenced to life in prison on Saturday for murder and inciting violence, part of ongoing crackdown on the outlawed group, judicial sources said. Senior Brotherhood leader Mohammed al-Biltagi, Islamist cleric Safwat Higazi, and 16 others were also sentenced to life in prison, 28 to 10 years in prison, and 68 acquitted. Another 76 people were given life sentence in absentia. Saturday's sentence related to an attack on a police station in the city of Port Said in 2013, in which 5 people were killed. The attack was part of a wave of violence that swept across Egypt after the army removed elected Islamist President Mohamed Morsi from power in July 2015 following mass protests against his rule. A commercial ship docked in Aden on Friday, the first to reach the former southern capital since Yemen's devastating war came to the port city in March. The Venus, operated by United Arab Shipping Co., carried a cargo of 350 containers of products ordered by businesses in Aden. This signaled the return of life to the port of Aden, and this will benefit the city and southern province, since pro-government forces recaptured the city from Houthi rebels last month. Several planes carrying humanitarian aid have landed at Aden repaired international airport, which had been the scene of heavy clashes. Thousands in Baghdad Tahrir Square demand the corrupt official be removed and put in trial. The protest came as Prime Minister Haidar al-Abadi ordered reform that eliminates layer of government and reopens corruption investigations. Thousands of demonstrators took to the street in the Iraqi capital Baghdad and the country's southern province on Saturday to protest against the lack of services and high rates of unemployment. The protesters are a continuation of demonstration that started in July as hundreds took to Tahrir Square in Baghdad, calling on the government to meet their demands. The protests have continued on a weekly basis, usually erupting on Fridays. A machine gun toting attacker wounded 3 people on a high-speed train in France on Friday before being overpowered by passengers who included an American soldier. Officials say that the attacker was arrested after the shooting when the Amsterdam to Paris train stopped at a Arras station in northern France. A French minister spokesman said the gunman's motives were not known. French Interior Minister Bernard Cazeneuve said the French anti-terrorism prosecutor was investigating the incident. Japan on Saturday lodged a protest over Russia Prime Minister Dmitriy's visit to one of 4 islands which have strained ties between the 2 countries since the end of World War II. The islands are known in Russia as Southern Kurils and referred to as the Northern Territories in Japan. Russia seized them in the last days of World War II, and the dispute has kept the 2 countries from signing a formal peace treaty since. Japan Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida will delay a visit to Russia planned for the end of August. It is mentioned that Japan had been hoping for a visit this year by Russia President Vladimir Putin for a summit talks with Abe. Iran on Saturday unveiled a new surface-to-surface missile. It said it could strike targets with pinpoint accuracy within a range of 500 kilometers, and it said military might was a precondition for peace and effective diplomacy. The defense minister unveiling of the solid fuel missiles named Fateh 313 came little more than a month after Iran and world powers reached a deal that requires Tehran to abide new limits on its nuclear program in return for Western government easing economic sanction. The defense ministry said that Fateh 313 unveiled on Iranian Defense Industry Day had already been successfully tested and that mass production would start soon. That is the wrap-up of our top stories. For much more, you can check our website www.watanilkarama.tv. Thanks for being with us. See you next time. Until then, I will leave you in the care of Allah. Best regards.